Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome to the Introvert Conversation, where we're not loud but proud to be who we are and we make no excuses for it. So, I wanted to go live for a little bit just to check in, talk about a couple things. Please join me on TikTok. I am on TikTok where there is another community. And if you found me on TikTok and follow me on YouTube, thank you. And on TikTok, it is the Introvert Conversation. People are engaging in the conversation, and it's going great. It's going awesome. I want to come on here and to talk about: are you working on your goals for 2023? How are your goals coming along? Whether it's to be more confident, whether it's to start a new career or hobby. June is a great time to check in because we're halfway through. And it's a great time to just check in and just see how you're doing with your goals and everything. Because, 2024 will be here before you know it. Also, I want to go live to talk about shyness. I used to be extremely shy. I'm not as shy as I used to be. I used to be shy to the point where you could see from my body language, and there were certain activities that I would not engage in, especially as a child, as a teenager, because I was extremely shy. And shyness is very different from um, being an introvert. Shyness has a lot to do with being withdrawn. Sometimes it has a lot to do with insecurity. Sometimes it may have a lot to do with isolation, lacking confidence. Not always. So there is a difference. Some people are just quiet, but doesn't mean they're shy. Um, and some people are shy and they don't want to be shy anymore. They don't want to be withdrawn. They want to be more outgoing. So they have to find ways of coping with that. Oftentimes with shyness, it's going to hold you back. And being an introvert, it's not really necessarily holding you back from anything. You just navigate through life at your own quiet pace. So, it's totally different. But I do still have some shy moments, and, I'm able to cope with them. I'm able to, um, go through with those things. But, for the most part, I would just say I'm more of an introvert versus shy, you know. Um, because I put myself in a lot of uncomfortable positions. I put myself in positions that are not necessarily intended for quiet people, but I do that because I just want to grow as a person. But again, I do it in my own way. And, so shyness. Oftentimes, again, it can appear in your body language. It can appear in your voice. Your voice may be so soft and no one can hear you. But I used to be accused of being shy all the time as a child and as a teenager. And they were right. I was shy. But now that I'm an adult, I'm fully aware and fully comfortable with myself. Again, I just don't have a lot of shyness traits, but I do have a few moments. So, again, June is a great time to just reevaluate some of your goals for the year, what you're trying to do. And if your goal is to try to be more confident, there's different strategies and different ways to accomplish that. It's very possible. But I always suggest that the goal should never be to change who you are. The goal should never be to change who you are. Now, maybe you're able to be accomplished, successful in more extroverted spaces, but you're still maintaining your true identity, your true self. And that's important. That's important. So the goal should never be, I'm going to change. No, I'm going to be my best self. I'm going to um, be who I am. And if that means that I'm just a little bit more louder than what I used to be, that's fine. But again, it should never be, I want to completely just disregard who I am, because, you are you and it makes you unique and special. And you're a big you're a big contributor to the world, being your quiet self. So, yeah, I think that's key. And you can save your time. You can save yourself a lot of money on therapy if you're trying to, just be this more outgoing person. If it's not something that's just genuine, you know. So, yeah. Also, with a lot of feedback, a lot of comments that I get from TikTok, is that so many women, so especially so many black women, have shared our experiences. We all share the same experiences with being quiet, not feeling validated in our feelings, not feeling appreciated, feeling like the oddball, feeling weird by family members, fellow black people, um, just feel like you really don't fit in. And, you know, I've come to the realization is that it's not my problem. It was never my problem. It's always their issue. It has nothing to do with me. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just being myself. So, but that took a long time to get there. It took a long time to get there. I am not going to tell my age, but I'm middle aged. So the younger me is not this confident. It took me a long time to get there. And, you know, when you look at my videos, you see me with different hair colors and makeup and, all of this get up is because I love to express myself. And those were ways for me to be more comfortable with myself, is that no one's going to put me in a box. No one's going to label me anything. I'm going to just be myself. So today I feel like having pink hair. Tomorrow I feel like having blonde hair. Today I feel like having short hair. Tomorrow I feel like having short curly hair. And those are ways that I just stay true to myself. And that's what introverts have to do, because we live in a world that puts us down because they just don't understand why we want to be so quiet, why we remain so quiet and being more of the observers of the world, of the universe. They don't get it. And so that's what helped me, was I started to change my outward appearance in a way that was expressive. That's how I express myself. I don't really express myself through words. I express myself through the way I dress, the way I just show up in the world. That's how I express myself. And some people express themselves more so through their speech, their conversation skills, more of their social skills. But that's not how I express myself. I express myself through the way I dress, my hair, makeup, things like that. And oftentimes it does attract it does attract people who have questions, who want to talk, and I get that. So they're confused, but you have pink hair. I should be able to talk to you because your hair is pink. So things like that. So, I get it. I get it. But but yeah, I just wanted to check in. I just wanted to make sure I go live as much as possible, because it's important that I remain active, because I feel that my space does provide that dialogue, and that's why I call this particular space the introvert conversation, because introverts have our own unique way of sharing and expressing ourselves, and our own unique way to to have to yeah, to have the dialogue. It's our own special unique way. And oftentimes introverts are very the way they express themselves, they do so through social media. Introverts have so much to say, oftentimes not in person, but online. We can give paragraphs. We may even leave comments. We may even make videos, but in person, it's a whole different story. So, you know, that's where the name of this space is from. So, again, thanks so much for following this page. I appreciate it so much. And also, please follow on TikTok, the Introvert Conversation. Have a great and amazing day.